Good morning, friends. It is the day before vacation. I don't know how this day sneaks up on me every single time. I'm always like, I'm going to be so organized, and then it's the day before. I haven't really started packing at all. We hopefully are leaving tomorrow at 10 a.m. to go to the Outer Banks. It's probably about 4.5 hour drive from us where we live. Plus we have Paul, so we're going to have to probably stop for lunch. So I'm guessing it'll take us about 5 hours to get there. So I would like to leave no later than 11. So I'm telling Matt 10:30. So hopefully we're on the road by 11. And the window to check in is 4 to 6 p.m. And what's kind of cool is we've got a really small house, and because it's just us, and they actually already sent us the key code to get in, which is nice. So we don't have to go to like a realty office and check in or anything, which is really cool. So that's exciting. I have my system here. I just make lists on pieces of paper on a clipboard, and I've been kind of doing that throughout the week, kind of thinking of things that I need. If these are even remotely helpful, I'll put pictures up here. The first one that I'm looking at is Mosley. So Mosley is going with our friends tonight. I wanted to see if they wanted to watch him tonight because, well, obviously it makes it easier for us to get out of the house tomorrow, but just in case he's a little butthead and something goes horribly wrong overnight, they can call us, because the house we got in Outer Banks is pet friendly. It will be easier to go without him for sure, but just in case. I know when I brought him to my parents' house before, and like me and my sisters went shopping and my parents were alone with Mo, my mom said he cried the entire time, so I'm hoping he doesn't do anything like that, but I want like a grace day just in case something goes wrong. But I did get him a small bag of food. I need to make sure I have his scoop, his bowls, his mat, some treats, some toys, dog towels just in case dogs get messy, a bunch of different leashes, and poop bags. I just have to put that in a bag, and we're gonna run over to their house later when Matt gets home today. So then I'm not gonna really show you what I pack for clothes. Me and Matt are just, before we had babies, before COVID, we traveled all the time. I have a system. My system probably doesn't make sense to anybody else. I always pack the night before. I take my toiletry bag out, and I kind of just put things in there that I'm using as I'm done with them. Like, at night, if I'm done with my contact solution, I put it in there, whatever. And then in the morning, again, during my regular routine, I just kind of put things in that bag. That's my system. It always works. I rarely forget something. So that's what I do. And then clothes-wise, the night before, I just lay everything out and shove it in a bag. So that's not a big deal. Paul is even easier. I mean, I just need to bring diapers and his clothes. I'm going to shove them in a bag. Maybe. So we're bringing my car. It's a 2016 Highlander. We don't have Mo, so I don't have to worry about him having, the other half of the back seat with Paul. I'll probably sit in the back seat with Paul, but it's not like we're going to have the front of the car loaded. But what Matt did get is it's something called an e-trailer, I think is what it's called. I'll see if I can grab a picture tomorrow. It's not on the car right now, but it's one of those rack things that goes in the tail hitch. We always saw them growing up as a kid, as people would go hunting and put deer carcasses on them, if you know what I'm talking about. So Matt got one of those. It has like a cargo bag, and Matt discovered the most efficient way to pack it is actually Rubbermaid tubs. So those tubs right there, it fits 4 across on there in the canvas bag. So that's what I'm going to pack up with some household things. So again, I'll show a lovely picture of my list here that I've got going. So for kitchen, I'm going to pack in the tubs. Kitchen towels, I use a sponge towel. It's not really a sponge. Let me show it to you. I think this is from Thrive. If you are new to my channel, I try to be eco-friendly and trying to get away from plastic. So this is a washable rag, and it has like silicone threads in it, so it's like scrubby. I'm pretty sure I got this on Thrive. And I was just saying I need to get a new pack because these have been loved and used. But I'm gonna bring these because I plan on doing laundry. It just makes it easier. They don't have to pack as much actually. So I'm gonna bring those. I did a Target haul a couple days ago, and I got a small thing of foil and plastic wrap. I'm gonna bring that, a small thing of dish soap, a small thing of dish soap, 2 little things of hand soap, because it's a very small like bungalow house, 1 level. Most of the Outer Banks houses are huge. I'm hoping next year we're gonna go with my parents and my sisters and their families, so we'll get a big house and it'll be really cool. But right now it's just a little like apartment size house, very small, but very cute. I also need to pack up some dishwasher pods. I use the Thrive ones. I'm just gonna throw them, I think, in a mason jar so they don't spill. And I'm thinking 10 is probably more than I would ever need. Usually only run the dishwasher once a day, so just some extras. I'm going to bring my coffee steel filter. That's this thing. It's steel. You put your coffee grounds in there, put this over your mug, and then pour boiling water. I got this when I was drinking decaf coffee grounds, and I've since switched to decaf, like I think it's Nestle, just the dehydrated crystals. It doesn't bother me at all. I actually have not been drinking coffee or decaf coffee at all this last couple months, so it's probably just for Matt. The house does have a Keurig, but we don't have K-Cups, and Matt has a bunch of coffee through a coffee service that he loves. I should know what it is. I don't. I'll put it right here. He gets it all the time. He likes it. So he's gonna bring his coffee. I'm gonna bring this. Then I have garbage bags, paper towels, toilet paper, napkins, tissues. I'm going to bring a thing of garbage bags, but the paper towels and toilet paper, I'm just gonna play it by ear. We'll bring a couple. We'll see how much fits in the car. If the car is like jam-packed, I'll only bring a couple rolls because I also plan on, we're gonna be there Saturday. I plan on going grocery shopping first thing Sunday morning. So if it doesn't fit, I'm not worried about it. I'll just get it at the store the next day. What else did I say? Napkins. I'm gonna bring our cloth napkins. We've been using cloth napkins for 3 years. I actually almost prefer them. And boxes of tissues. So I'm bringing a couple of those. I'm a tissue person. Matt like hardly ever uses them. So that's mostly for me. And then laundry pods. Like I said, I'm gonna do laundry once a day. They don't take up much room. I use drops with 2 Ps. I used to get them from drops.com. Now I just get them from Amazon on Subscribe and Save. Used those for a couple of years. Loved them. I'm gonna bring probably 14 of those. I don't use any fabric softeners. I usually use just vinegar. I don't use dryer sheets. I use my woolly balls. I don't want to bring my woolly balls because I'm afraid I'm going to leave them. So I did get a pack of Mrs. Meyer's dryer sheets at Target. So I'm going to bring those. Then I'm going to bring bath towels, hand towels, beach towels, and a beach blanket. Those are definitely going in a tub. The realtor said they do provide per guest 1 bath towel, 1 hand towel, or 1 bath towel, 1 hand towel, and then I think that's it. But I was like, I'll just bring ours. So I'm bringing, Matt uses 1 towel and I use 2. So I'm just bringing those and then I'll just wash them. Not a big deal. Beach towels, it's gonna be 79 as a high, 75 as a low. So I don't plan on camping out on the beach all day. I don't think Paul's at that point in his life where he is beach obsessed like I used to be when I was a kid. So I'm just bringing 1 beach towel for all of us, and then I have a big like beach blanket that I'm bringing. Then for sheets, I just want to triple check this. I have to look at the documents they gave me, but I'm gonna bring my own sheets. They did say they provide them, but you could bring your own, so I'm gonna bring my own. So I'm bringing a queen set of sheets for us. And then Paul's setup is I have an inflatable toddler bed for him. We'll see how this goes. And then I'm bringing a twin inflatable in case I need to sleep next to him. Hopefully it doesn't come to that, but we already had the air mattress, the twin, so I'm bringing that. So I need twin sheets, I need crib sheets, I need his blankets, his stuffed animals, and books for bedtime. That kind of just all goes into his little bedtime routine stuff. Then for the beach, I am borrowing a baby canopy. One of my girlfriends had it from Walmart, loved it. It's just like a little tent small enough for baby to go in. So you got that. I already had a beach umbrella and like a little sand anchor, so bring that. Matt got a thing of beach toys for Paul, little shovels and stuff like that. Beach chairs, beach bag. The one thing I don't have on here is camera equipment. So I am bringing my camera tripod and everything, but I don't think at this point I'm gonna film. What I'm bringing it for is we are gonna do family pictures on the beach. I've done our family pictures now for the last 2 years. I did get them professionally done before we had baby, then COVID happened. And what I find works really well is I just set up my tripod and just keep it on video. And then I look up a bunch of poses on Pinterest, show them to Matt so he knows what I'm doing. We pose a couple times, look at the camera, smile, and then when I get home, in my editing software, I can take still images of the video. Usually took, we did our fall pictures, I think overall it took maybe 15, 20 minutes. So I plan on bringing everything, so I just need to make sure I have an extra SIM card, extra battery charger. I'll add that to my list, but I haven't put that on here. I probably will do, I've done a couple videos where I've taken a bunch of pictures, like Paul's first year, and then my pregnancy and pictures, and then I just find a really cool song and just fill the whole song with pictures. It usually takes like 2 minutes. I think I'm gonna do something like that with the beach, just a bunch of beach pictures, because I'm gonna have my iPhone on me, so that's going to be my camera of choice while we're on vacation, I think. So then the next page is my, like, what I'm bringing meal plan wise. We're there Saturday to Saturday. We're not getting there till 4 or 5 p.m. There's a pizzeria right around the corner, so I have a feeling my plan right now, unless we decide something else, is we're just going to do pizza that night, the first night we're there. And then the way I did this is I just kind of listed ideas. This is in no particular date order. So for breakfast, I have eggs, bacon, sausage, biscuits, toast, and Annie's cinnamon rolls. I'll get to that in a second. Then lunches are going to be sandwich, chips, and leftovers. And then dinner ideas, I'm trying to keep this very easy. Pizza is a takeout, spaghetti and meatballs, tacos, ham and potatoes, hot dogs and tater tots, and then takeout. Do takeout, being very flexible. So with that, my plan again is to see how packed the car is after we get everything in, because I still want to bring his big Graco stroller. Paul's coming over here with this dump truck. I want to bring his big Graco stroller because I do plan on trying to go somewhere every day maybe. You want to say hi? Come here. You want to say hi? Are you excited to go to the beach? What do you say?
Beach.
You want to go to the beach?
Yeah.
Yeah, are you excited? You say hi. Okay, he's settled now. So for lunches, we're just gonna have sandwich stuff and leftovers. And then I think I already went through all of the dinner. So depending on how much room we have in the back of the car, I would love to bring the Yeti. It's not actually a Yeti, it's a Cabela knockoff, but a Yeti cooler that we have with some refrigerated stuff that I already have in the house or we already have open. I'd love to bring those. If there's not room, not a big deal. I'll just get them at the store when we're there. Then there's some non-cold stuff that I would like to bring. Again, if there's no room, I'm just gonna whittle this list down as we're packing the car, and then I'll just get them at the store the next day. So things like, I have Dave's Killer Bread that I bought that it doesn't last very long. So if there's room, I'd love to bring, I think I have like essentially a loaf. I have like 3 different kinds of Dave's Killer Bread right now in my bread drawer. We're just gonna bring whatever's left. I have tons of tortillas in the freezer and in my drawer, so I'd love to bring some of those. I have pita breads from my Thrive order that are in the freezer. I'd love to bring those. I bought this from Thrive. It's a taco kit. It has sauce, seasoning, and 12 taco shells. Just perfect, so then all I need is ground beef. I'd love to bring that. I have tons of pasta here I can bring. I have tons of red sauce, possibly a brownie mix, my Ghirardelli that I get from Costco. I could bring one of those bags. Oil spray I definitely want to bring. Salad dressings. I only use one. Matt has like a bunch, so I need him to tell me which one he wants to bring. A bunch of Paul's snacks I need to put together. Salt and pepper. I think I got this from a FabFitFun box years ago. So I'm just gonna bring this. It's a grinder on both sides, easy peasy. I'm not gonna get one of those like little shakers you get at the store, little side-by-sides. I'm not gonna get that. Matt likes Cholula sauce, so I'm gonna bring one of those. Chips and salsa. If you saw my Target thing, you knew I was like totally craving chips. I've dived into all the potato chips, but I have not touched the Tostitos yet. So if there's room, I know they take up a lot of air. If there's room, I'd love to bring those. If not, not a big deal. And I do have jars of salsa around the house, so I can bring some of those. Matt needs to bring his ground coffee. I need ginger ale just in case I still get indigestion issues. And then I threw in here pancake mix. That's mostly for Paul. I'm not gonna worry about bringing syrup and stuff. Paul just likes the pancakes plain. So I was gonna bring that mostly for Paul. And then me and Matt are gonna have like the eggs, bacon, and biscuits. Paul doesn't like eggs at this point. I really wish he did. He does not. So then cold stuff, I have listed Scrapple. We have farm eggs, tons of eggs. So I could bring some of those. I'd love to bring our meat. We get butcher box meat. I have a ton of it. So I put bacon, breakfast sausage, ground beef for the spaghetti, and ground beef for the tacos. Then I put condiments, ketchup, mustard, mayo. I have a bunch of Tillamook cheese already, some open, some not, that I could bring. I also have shredded Mexican cheese from Costco open in our fridge. I also have mozzarella, but I don't think I'll need that for anything. I don't think so. Annie's cinnamon rolls I bought the other day. We didn't end up using them, so I could bring those. I have a bunch of tater tots here I could bring. Parmesan cheese, we like the pecorino from Costco. It's in a big tub. I could just put some in a little half-pint mason jar. I was thinking about doing that for the pasta. I do have squeezed things of sour cream. We use Kerrygold table butter. I could bring that. Hot dog relish and vegetable oil. I'll probably put it in a little half-pint mason jar for the brownies if I decide to do that. So I'm gonna pack most of the food probably tomorrow morning, and then I will check off what I do bring, and then what I don't bring, I will leave unchecked, and then I kind of know this is what I need when I go to the grocery store on Sunday. That is my system. I will let you know if it actually works. And then I did a whole list on things I need for Paul minus the clothes. So things like the inflatable bed I was talking about. It's a little toddler bed I got on Amazon. We haven't used it. I blew it up a couple times and let him play on it. He seemed to like it. So it's basically a crib mattress with a raised lip all around so they can't like roll out. We'll see how this goes. I also talked about the twin bed more for me if I need to sleep in there with him. That's the Aero bed. Blackout shades. I got these blackout shades on Amazon that suction cup to your window so that it will black out the sun. We are bringing the hatch, we are bringing his monitor, and then what I do, I got this tip from a girlfriend, is I'm not even bothered with cloth diapers. Obviously I'm on vacation. So we're bringing his Ubi diaper pail, and I'll just fill that with some packs of diapers and wipes, and then we have that at the beach. And make sure there's bags in there. I usually just actually store the bags for the diaper pail already in the diaper pail, so that's good to go. Books I already talked about. We read books at night, so I'll grab a bunch of his books. I don't have it on here, but he has a little skip hop backpack that we filled with toys when we went to grandma's house. That worked awesome. So I plan on doing that the same thing. I'll just gather some of his toys that he really likes right now and we'll bring those. For bath time, I have the skip hop little no skid whale things that suction cups at the bottom of the tub. I'm gonna bring that, a couple bath toys, and his bath soap or shampoo. The bath toys, I was thinking the beach toys could probably also double as bath toys. If there's, I might just do that. Then for dining for him, we do have a new chair. It's a collapsible full-size high chair, and I also got a smaller one, which we brought to my in-laws, and it was just kind of on the floor. We did put it on a chair. I just thought a full-size one would be better, but he likes the little one because it puts out like a little lawn chair, and he likes to sit in it. So we're gonna bring both. It does not take up a lot of room at all. I have a $10 Target inflatable pool that I cleaned yesterday. That just needs to be deflated, and we're gonna bring it with us because we do have a little deck in the back so he could play out there. I'm deciding what riding toys. He has the Radio Flyer little red car that he really likes to sit on and zoom around in the house. And there's also a little blue bike that he likes to sit on. I'd like to bring one of those if there's room. They did fit conveniently behind the seat last time we went, so I think we're gonna bring one of those. And I did say that stroller wise, I have an umbrella stroller. It's convenient for like popping into the library or doctor's offices, but if you're like going around like an aquarium or something, it's really not that comfortable for a tall person. So I really would like to bring his Graco stroller. It takes up so much room. So I'd like to bring that. I don't think we're bringing the wagon or anything else like that unless there's room. So that's the game plan for everything that's gonna fit in the Highlander. So what I've started to do yesterday was kind of go through my refrigerator. Anything, we've been eating leftovers like crazy all week. There's really only one piece of lasagna, and it's from not this past weekend, but the weekend before. That's actually really gross now that I think about it. Yeah, so that's gonna be thrown away. I'm not crying about that. I do have some bananas here that we never ate. I'm going to unwrap them, put them on a freezer, on a sheet tray, and throw them in the freezer, then put them in a Ziploc bag. I have all the vegetables from my CSA that I got on Wednesday. It's Friday. I haven't gone through those. I'm just gonna try to prep them and freeze them. That's my plan. And laundry, I already have the laundry in the washer. I need to fold that. So all the clothes are clean. And then what else? I need to refill my hummingbird feeders. And then I also have a meeting today at 3 o'clock with my doula, the same doula I had with Paul. So I'm really excited for that. And then we have to go drop Mo off, so I need to pack Mo's stuff too. It's a lot of stuff. It's a busy day. Hopefully my stomach allows me to get through all of this. And then I just have to do some computer stuff too. I have to pay a couple bills and get all that stuff done. So yeah, hopefully this video isn't too long. So let me flip you around, speed up what I'm doing, add some cool music, and I hope you enjoy.
You better tell the truth real fast, and then we're probably done at last. 'Cause I got somewhere to be, and you're done deceiving me into thinking I couldn't do better. Yeah, I know I was probably crazy, thinking someday you'd change. There's nothing left to do now, so I'm playing the game. And so, heartbreaker, I've been working you out. You made loads of mistakes, but none that you talk about. I'm watching every move you make, and I'm on to you. Come on, heartbreaker, give in and surrender to me. You should have probably let me go, but you've got a porcelain ego, talking fast and punching low, making sure that there are no traces of thinking I could have done better. Yeah, I know I was probably crazy, thinking someday you'd change. There's nothing left to do now, so I'm playing the game. And so, heartbreaker, I've been working you out. You made loads of mistakes, but none that you talk about. I'm watching every move you make, and I'm on to you. Come on, heartbreaker, give in and surrender to me. I've been working you out. You made loads of mistakes, but none you talk about. I'm watching every move you make, and I'm on to you. Come on, heartbreaker, give in and surrender to me.
So this makes me so happy that I was able to save all this produce. Again, this is all from our CSA box we get on Wednesdays. And I'm just gonna throw this all in the freezer, and then we're gonna deal with it later. So I have next week's box. I already emailed them and said I wasn't able to pick it up, and they're gonna donate it to a local food pantry. Even better. So I have everything lined up behind you to load one of the bins, and I think I'm not even gonna fill a bin with all this stuff, so this is good. I don't know if Matt's gonna wanna put food in the bins or he's gonna have alternate plans, but let me put this in the freezer and I'll flip around and show you. Okay, so here's everything that I kind of easily grabbed that was in the kitchen. And this is part of my kind of household section. And I'm using a pencil to mark them as off, because then when we get there, because I'll bring this with me, I can erase it and then recheck it to make sure that I'm bringing everything back. It's another thing that I like to do. So this is all the household things. These, anything that's liquid, I'm gonna go ahead and put in a bag, and I'm just gonna use one of my silicone bags. Just make sure they're closed. They all appear to be closed. I don't expect this thing to get super jumbled either, unless Matt does something to it. So I'm gonna put any of my goos or liquids on the bottom. So there's my dish soap, hand soaps. Here are my pods for the dishwasher, and here are my pods for the washing machine. And I'll just kind of nestle them around fabric stuff, because obviously they're glass. And then I have my plastic wrap foil, those in the bottom. I grabbed a ginormous, just a roll. I know Matt would probably grab a box, but that to me is ridiculous. This is probably 50 garbage bags. We're never gonna use this many. I just grabbed from under the sink. Get those. Here's my dryer sheets. And then for tissues, I grabbed a small one for the bathroom. Again, I'm really the only tissue user. And then I just grabbed kind of a bigger box. We already had these at the house, so might as well use them. I don't know if I should put this with the kitchen stuff. I had it on my household list. This is a coffee filter thing. I think I'm gonna bring this with the groceries. It doesn't really make sense. So then all I have left are my dish towels. These are my sponges. I figured I'd just grab one microfiber cloth just in case. These are actually reusable baby wipes, and we keep a bunch downstairs. We use them to wipe down Paul. They work so much better than paper towels. And then here are my cloth napkins, and I grabbed 4 of these. So as you can see, my bin is only halfway full. So I might put like towels on top of this, or beach towels or something. Towels are upstairs, beach towels are in the basement. So I was just trying to do one real quick while Paul is chilling over there eating lunch. I might put some of his bibs in here. We don't really use bibs for him anymore, but it can't hurt to have them. My only concern is the back of the Highlander is going to fill up, and there's no point in me putting, I have like a hard suitcase. I've said 3 my mom got me for a wedding present, I think. It's the Samsonite like hard top. So I don't need to bring a suitcase. Like I said, I'm not rolling it through any lobby. I might bring one of these bins upstairs and see if all my stuff fits in it. We'll see. If not, I still have linens and towels. Those will be light, fluffy things that take up a lot of space. I might just put our towels. Let me go grab them. Hold on. Let me see. Okay, I think this is going to fill up the tub. This is our bath towels that we're bringing. 1 for Matt, 2 for me. I'm bringing 1 for Paul because bath towels are small. And then I grabbed 4 hand towels because I think there are 2 bathrooms. I think so. And they don't really take up that much room. I might even be able to fit 1 or 2 more small things on top of here. But what I don't have down here that I think I'm also going to do is I'm just going to grab some painter's tape, put a strip of painter's tape on top, and just kind of write what they are. I mean, I only have 4 of them, not that that's a big deal. I might do that. But I'm going to continue doing this, pack the car. Again, we leave tomorrow morning. I'm so excited. And we have to drop off Mo tonight. So it's a busy day. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I can't wait to show you guys pictures in the next video of our vacation. And subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.